Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about how much money I made from swing trading $500 with a Moomoo account. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys have any questions, by all means, ask them down below. And for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Carter and I'm a full-time swing trader in the stock market. I've been doing this for over 6 years full-time, and we do have very, very exciting news. I do have a course where we talk about strategies on how I find stock and opportunity. We have live streams, we have a group chat, we have quizzes, lectures, all that stuff. And I know when people think of courses with YouTubers, they cringe. I'm telling you, this is different. It's absolutely fantastic and I would highly recommend it. You guys can use code YouTube to get 20% off. So at least check it out down below, invest in that education. But guys, let's dive into this. Let's go. So I wanted to start a challenge where I started swing trading $500. Now, my mindset, my plan was one, I already did a Robinhood one where I grew it from $100 almost to $1,000. And now we're focusing on this. A lot of people were asking me, Carter, I want to use Moomoo or I want to use TD Ameritrade. What should I do? So we funded it with Moomoo. Moomoo is absolutely fantastic and it's the broker that I use for my larger account. And I will put them down below. Check them out down below. I highly recommend them. But the difference between Moomoo and Robinhood is actually very, very simple. Robinhood is more of a beginner-friendly style broker compared with Moomoo. Moomoo is more trading, and honestly it doesn't offer fraction shares, so you have to buy full prices, and that's why I bumped it from normally $100 to $500 so I can really capitalize on share size. Now during this week I did grow my account from $500 to about $515 in a week, and I know people are saying, Carter, why would you ever in a million years want to trade with such a small account? Well, the thing is that $15 profit that I made was about 3% of my portfolio. If I can do 3% every single week, compounded for a year, that's going to be absolutely fantastic. For me, especially with growing a small account, you have to pick these quality stocks over quantity. Honestly, I only traded one stock, but I was 100% on the money, and that's what I look for trading. Now, another question that I get asked constantly is, Carter, how do I divvy up my swing trades with a small account? Honestly, it's very, very simple. I focused on one play. In my opinion, I think it's a lot better to go heavy on one when growing a small account. I know it's different for me just because I've been doing this for so long and I have all the confidence in the world with my trades. But honestly, I go heavy in, and I wanted to show you guys that you can really grow an account. I think it's a lot faster of a process. Now, if you're just starting out, the first thing I would recommend doing is paper trading. After you paper trade for at least 6 months to a year, then I would recommend just doing the one share swing trade where pretty much you just trade one share of it and see how good you are. This is a great way to start dealing with emotions and start using capital. But overall, enough with that stuff. Let's talk about the trade and turn to the computer. And before we do, check out my course. I really recommend it. We talk about how to find these stocks. Alrighty, so like I said, the broker I use is Moomoo. Highly recommend them. But alright, so the stock that I traded was ticker symbol AAOI. Now, the reason why I pretty much traded this one is one, heavy supports. For me, with swing trading and trading in general, finding stocks that are undervalued, in my opinion, are very, very, very important. Probably the most important thing you should look for here. So you guys will look at that we have this beautiful upward trend, pretty much where the stock just goes up, right? Now, as we look at it a little more clearly, you guys will see we have two lines here. The blue line and the red line are moving average lines. The blue line is the 90-day moving average. The red line is the 200-day moving average line. Now, looking back at previous history, you guys will notice that we've seen tendencies of them using them as support, the stock. So you guys will see it comes in contact, hits it, and we get buying pressure. So recently, what we saw was this stock hit about $24 and start selling off. You guys will see it started selling off right on these trend lines, right? It hit these trend lines. We got sell off, hit it, sell off, hit it, sell off, hit it, sell off. And you guys will notice on this line right here, we have a lot of buying pressure. On this line right here, we have a lot of selling pressure. So we have nice supports here, nice resistance here. As well as another thing that we noticed was that 90-day moving average line. So like I mentioned, we had two supports on this one. With trading and swing trading, the more indicators that you have in your favor, in my opinion, is just a better trend direction. You know, in a better idea where we could see a reversal or your strategy work. So you guys will see it hits this 200-day or this 90-day moving average line, and we did get buying pressure up to that resistance. Textbook support, textbook resistance. So we hopped in, hopped out in a matter of 2 days. Now this was a very, very fast swing trade. And the reason why I say that is because on average, I hold my swing trades about a week. Obviously, there will be times like this where I sell it a lot quicker just because it hits the resistance a lot quicker. And then you guys will notice it hits that resistance and we got some sell off today. Let's go to the 5-day chart so you guys can see it a little more clear, pretty much what happened, right? So we had this support and we had this resistance. Textbook, and then it started selling off on that resistance here. We could even go to like the 1 hour chart if you guys wanted. As we zoom out, you guys will see that we have that general downward trend, heavy support, and then resistance. So literally, this is what I look for swing trading. I look for stocks that are undervalued, that have sold off down to some support levels. Now, another trade that we were looking in on for this upcoming week was WFRD. You guys will see that this one here has that very similar tendency. It does have some very hard support right here near and around 85, 81. Does have some resistance up here at about 97. So technically we hopped in, we could hop out up at about $97. Now that is the trade that we are in on. And then another one here is DVAX. You guys will notice that this one here, in the past couple of days, we're hoping to get some support on that 200-day moving average line like we've seen, but we do have a price support. So we'll see if that holds up. If it doesn't, then we cut our losses. You know, a lot of people get nervous or worried about swing trading, saying, oh, Carter, I'm going to lose money. I'm going to lose money. What you need to really focus on is risk management. You know, showing you this other one here, we were very, very confident in that trade. And we understood that, one, if we started to get a breakdown of some support here, then what we would do is just cut our losses. You know, this was an absolute great trade. It was like a 3-to-1, 4-to-1 risk and reward. So, you know, if you're risking, 1% to make 4%, virtually you could miss 4 stocks or 3 stocks and still make money trading. So it's completely okay and manageable. You just have to understand basic risk management. Like, obviously our job is to do a lot better than that. But yeah, this trade with my larger account made me a little over $4,000, which is incredible. And then with my smaller account, made me about $15. So huge difference. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, by all means ask. So guys, that is it. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys did, hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one.